Good day, Internet people! It's DrawTheTrigger, we're back again. What is going on? This is not right. Something is very, very wrong.
Alright, who are we?
It's not just DrawTheTrigger in the house either. We've also got Alfred. Some say that if you listen very carefully, you can still hear Jack's voice on the wind.
Perfect.
Anyway, today we're unboxing a trial deck, start deck thing. This is the startup trial deck for Lyrical Monasterio. So, to me, this is Bermuda Triangle. That's how long it's been since I played. Last time I had any cards like this, it was still called Bermuda Triangle, and they had no legs on average. So, this is kind of fresh to me, and sorry. So this is like a new type of start deck, which it seems pretty cool to me. I like first impressions that it comes in a deck box. It might not be the sturdiest, like highest quality deck box in the world, but it comes in a nice deck box, and it looks like. Does that include sleeves?
What?
Are those sleeves? Let's see. What does it say? It comes with pre-constructed deck, power-up cards, play sheet, first guides. Oh, it's probably the play sheet. And a fighter's coin. I was going to say, if it came with sleeves, that'd be bonkers, wouldn't it? Which way does this open? There's a question. It feels like that should open somehow. Is that tucked in somewhere? Is it a deck box or is it just a one-use thing? Oh god, cut the video here. It's okay. Maybe it's not quite a deck box in the traditional sense, but yeah, I mean. It's kind of a deck box. It's also kind of not a deck box, but it's kind of a deck box. 360. So let's see what we've got. We've got the deck, which we will have a look at shortly. Excited to look at that. We've got the fighters tokens things, the coins. The token sheet, that seems to be a fairly standard thing now. We've got a printed first guide. Now there was a while that they weren't doing printed first guides in start decks, so I'm glad to see they've returned to doing those. Probably much needed, to be fair. We have the playmat. I'm not going to fold that out because we saw that in the last thing. And it is in fact, I didn't even know, it is in fact a set of sleeves.
What?
And there's that as well. Look.
Oh wow!
It actually comes with a set of proper high quality sleeves. Now that, all of a sudden, I suddenly want to buy the other 5 of these, or 4 of these, because, yeah, it's 5 I think.
Don't blame you. Because
that is actually cheaper than buying a pack of sleeves off like eBay or Ami or something, because in character sleeves anyway. So that's awesome. I originally purchased some Dragon Shield sleeves, which I was going to put on this deck, but apparently I can use that. And I'm pretty sure I've still got some of the perfect fit outer sleeves for these, the Bushido character outer sleeves. So that's awesome as well. So yeah, already a huge thumbs up from me. I think it would be hard to complain about that, especially for the price. I mean, this deck cost me just over £10 at Chaos Cards, but you can also buy Vanguard stuff at our sponsor, TychosGames.com, link in the description down below. Always shout out Tycho. Tycho's awesome, and you can pre-order booster boxes, stuff all the way up to June. Excellent prices. Anyway, plug aside, let's have a look at the deck. So apparently there's quite a lot of vanillas in this deck. It is kind of like a fairly basic deck to get people started, but it can be upgraded fairly easily as well, I believe. So, the boss card of the deck is Love Call Marlian, or Marlene. All the boys remember Marlene. So, activated on the Vanguard cycle once per turn. Counterblast 1, search your deck for up to 1 card with the same card name as this unit. Reveal it, put it into your hand. Shuffle the deck, and this unit gets plus 10,000 until the end of turn. So, that's pretty nice. Guaranteed a Persona ride. Plus, it's a bit of deck thinning for the cost of a counterblast, and a bit of power. Can't say fairer than that, can you? And on the Vanguard circle, when it attacks a Vanguard, you can Energy Blast 4. Choose one of your rear cards, return it to hand. Choose up to one grade 3 or less unit card from the hand, call it to an open rear guard, and that unit gets plus 10,000 until the end of turn. So it's also got some multi-attack in, which is quite nice. That does seem to be where the game is right now, just like endless multi-attack. So there's 2 of those. There might be 2 more later, we'll see. If not, it might be a case where you buy the 2 in the trial deck. We've got a 13k grade 3 vanilla, which I don't think I've seen many of these before, but perfect mentality Adriana. That's very cute. Got 2 of those. Got 2 rapid growing flowerbed Celine, which is a 10k vanilla. It's a shame they haven't got like 10k shield or something on them to compensate for not having skills. Oh, is that? No, it's another 10k vanilla. Playful scribbling Sea-Ray or Seer. Another 10k vanilla. There's 3 of this one. Negligent carelessness Licorice. I'm guessing a lot of these probably do have skills in the booster set, and these are kind of like vanilla versions of existing units, if I had to guess. Theatre Lesson Laturfi. Hasty Loafer Nina. Yeah, actually, I've definitely seen this unit in Vanguard Days 2 with skills, so that's interesting. We got Lyric's Flower Resache. There's 3 perfect guards there. Earnest Wish Hanael. There's 3 crits there. There's 2 draw triggers there. There's 3 front triggers. There's 3 heals. Then we've got another copy of Love Call Marlene. Still under there. There's the grade 2, which I assume is the one to ride. Yep, they've got little numbers on there, which is kind of like how they tell you how to ride your cards. So there's your ride line. There's... Oh, I see, they are numbered because it's like for a test game or something. Okay, so you've got a few extras of each card. Blam, blam, blam. Blam, blam. So the deck is actually, apart from the Vanguard, completely vanilla, which is interesting. And then that aside, there's also the crest, an energy generator, and 2 extra cards. So we've got a perfect guard that actually has the, if you have 2 or more cards, choose a card from your hand to discard it skill, which is nice. And there's a front trigger with a skill. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 power on the defense. Okay, so it is very much a full vanilla deck. I'd heard something to that extent, but I didn't know how vanilla meant. So what would I say about this product? I'd say for an absolute beginner, fair enough. I can understand these would be decent for brand new players who didn't understand how skills worked. I think for me the value is actually all in the sleeves and the fact that it just means I've got a play set of triggers so I can start building a deck of some sort. I do have as a returning player to Vanguard and someone who hasn't played for a while, who picked this up in the hopes of having a somewhat semi-functional deck, and remembers buying the Chocolat one that came out. Is it Charlotte? It was like the Chocolat trial deck that came out from Bermuda Triangle. Coming from that kind of like history, I have to say it's a little bit of a disappointing product as a deck in that regard. Now this might be a case of Vanguard people who haven't been out of the game for a while would know this is a vanilla deck, but for someone like me who was only kind of like vaguely aware, who wanted to kind of get back into it and build a deck, it's not super clear on the box that there's no skills apart from on the Vanguard, and I think that personally is a little bit of a disappointment. That's my honest thoughts on this product, and I don't, I don't normally have negative things to say about things, but for absolute brand new players who are learning the game, fair enough. But what do I think of this product overall? What would I rate this product? I don't know. Does it sound like I'm just a little bit disappointed? Do I sound disappointed? I am a little bit put out by it as a product. I like the deck box, I like the sleeves. The main grade 3 seems pretty cool. I like that it's got a start guide and some tokens. I'm not going to be too down on it because it is obviously a product for a very specific type of player. I just think they need to be releasing a little bit more like the Stardust Blade deck, which we previously unboxed, which has a fully functional, pretty good deck. This isn't going to be much use for, say, a trial deck face-off video for us, because it do nothing and it's just going to get absolutely smashed by anything vaguely functional. The early D trial decks were pretty good. So as a product, I think I'm going to give it 5 out of 10. The 5 is mostly from the sleeves. So yeah, that's my honest opinion of this product. I don't suppose Lena has anything to add in the corner? No? No. Okay. Thanks for watching, Internet people. Well, I suppose at least it gives me an excuse to try out this proxy deck. I can use these cards as backgrounds and I'll pop these in front and try this new actual deck out that I saw the proxies on Reddit from. Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon with another video, probably some Cardfight Day Days too, because we've got like decks and stuff on that, and we'll hopefully bring you a trial deck face-off of some kind soon. It might have to be just older ones plus Stardust Blade. But yeah, I've waffled for ages. Thanks for watching. See you soon, Internet people. Bye bye.